On our way to the range, and we're going to do a little, see if this flashlight is as tough as the company advertises it to be. So far as the light goes, it's wildly bright. I mean, as far as the performance of brightness, these are some of the brightest lights I ever had. I mean, I'm not a hardcore flashlight guy, but I've had a lot of flashlights and good lights, Surefires and Streamlights and all that. I got a Phoenix on my AR, and they're really good flashlights. But as far as power and brightness goes, these through nights are pretty unbelievable. And I know a lot of you guys from my videos have been purchasing the through nights because you've been coming in the gun shop and telling me so. So leave some feedback on how yours are performing too. Any problems or anything, let me know. But today we're going to strap it on a Benelli M4, and we're going to be shooting some violent loads to give this thing a semi-torture test anyway, and we'll see if the light stays on the whole time. Like I say, I mean, I can't shoot 1,000 rounds or anything, but it'll at least give you an idea that it's not a cheap light. That's what this video is about. Because I already know there's going to be a bunch of you guys saying, I only shot 30 rounds. That's not a torture test. Because the price of this light, it blows my mind. How much they charge for it and how nice it is. So we're going to do some semi-auto shotgun to it. I was going to put it on the AK or the AR, but they really don't have that much recoil. At least the shotgun will really give it some hard recoil and at least bounce it around a little bit inside. And what I do like about the T30S, that's the light we're gonna do the video on, is it could take the rechargeable batteries and the regular 1, 2, 3 batteries. I love that. That is a huge thing for me. So it's easy to get batteries for it. All right, I gotta stop and see my dad before I do this video. My dad's not in the best shape, so I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with him. He's not himself, that's for sure. So I'm gonna stop and see Pop, and then after that, we're going to the range. I went to get my hair cut yesterday. If any of you guys are watching that are managers and that open the store, like have the keys and open the store or to your business or whatever, because I have to do that too. What is with this? You don't open the doors until the exact friggin' time you open. What the hell is that shit? I went to go get my hair cut. The place opened at 10 o'clock. It was like 9:58. It was ridiculous. And there's a bunch of people standing outside, and they will not open. Best Buy does the same shit. It could be snowing, it could be raining, it could be 100 degrees and the humidity's 100%, and they will leave you out there standing there before they open the door until the exact time. What the fuck is that shit all about? Here's how I look at it. I got the keys and I open quite a few times a week. And if I get there, first of all, I get to work at least a minimum quarter of. I'm not one of those guys that gets there right when you open, because there's things that need to be done before you open up. So I get there about quarter of, maybe, sometimes 20 of. And if it's like 10 of, and I'm done what I'm doing, and there's a bunch of people out back waiting, I open the fucking door and let them in. What the hell's the difference? Actually, it makes it easier on me. Why have 20 people come in and you got to ring them up all at once when you can let people in early and you can ring them up one at a time? Hello? I don't know, doesn't it sometimes feel like you're the only one on the planet that has any common sense? People irritate the shit out of me. I see a lot of new people coming into the gun industry that are newbies, and they're just getting involved in the firearms. And for some reason, like, the shotgun is like the last phase you get into for some reason. It always starts out with handguns first, doesn't it? And then it goes to rifles, and then it goes to shotguns, which, you know, it should be the other way around. You know, if you're not familiar with firearms, or you just want something for home protection, the shotgun is the ultimate weapon for home protection. It's the ultimate shit hit the fan weapon. It's so many things. You can put different loads in it for different situations. I mean, you can shoot it. You can run a slug through it, shoot it like a friggin' rifle. You can, you know what I mean. You can perform like a rifle if you wanted to. Then you have different loads like double-aught buck, which is like pea-size pellets, which is very, very heavy. Will definitely take down a threat real quick. And then you have birdshot for not as you know, not as deadly devastation. It's just the most versatile weapon there is. More than your handgun, more than your rifle, more than anything. So when I see somebody come in and say, I don't like shotguns, it's like, what? What? Alright, I'm here with the Benelli M4, and I have the the T30S through night flashlight, as you can see. This setup I have on here was just something I threw on there. It's not something that I picked out. It's just something I had to get just to do this little demonstration. So to me, I'd rather have a flashlight, you know, a lot closer or directly under the mag tube. But what we're going to do is just going to turn it on, as you can see, and you can see how bright it is. It's very bright. It's over 1,000 lumens, and I'm just going to run some double-aught buck through it. Got this Winchester. I love this stuff. The OD green, military grade double-aught buck. The Benelli seems to love it, so just going to run some through it. See how the light holds up. We'll see how she rolls. Okay, light's doing good. Didn't go out on us. A lot of recoil with these high brass shells. So. Okay. Good news anyway. Gun's locking back every time. The light's working well. You know, a lot of people they'll put regular lights on their rifles, which is I don't know. I guess it's okay, but remember, the light is labeled high impact light, which means it's designed to be bounced around and without messing up the inside. So if you put a weapon light on your gun, with the exception of a 22, make sure it's a high impact light. This particular light from Through Night is specifically says on the box high impact light. So okay, looking good. Another thing I'd like to mention, I know the video is more about the light, is this Benelli M4 loves this military grade buckshot. So I got a shitload of it. I've been ordering it over online. So whatever ammo your gun runs good with, stock up, hoard that shit. Trust me. I know I'm loading it like a jackass. I should be practicing like this, loading it all up in this area, but This is just for the light here. All right, here we go. Okay, I got 6 rounds in here. What I wanted to mention about this Benelli M4, this Mesa tactical stock, this is like one of the most comfortable stocks. You could shoot this. You could shoot this all day long, even with this rate of recoil. Because of this gel stock here, you can shoot this bad boy all day long, man, and will not bruise you. These earplugs are in a lot, so I'm probably talking loud. You will not get bruised up. Your arm won't get sore. And you know, this is double out buck, so that's pretty cool to know that. Mesa Tactical got this. All right, let's do it. Lock them back every time. Thank you for that. Light's still on. They're smoking now, baby. Whew. Bill, you want to hit? Yeah, it's all good. Gun's running great. The light seems to be able to take some abuse. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and shoot 1,000 rounds through my gun to try to prove that this is a good light. The light, if it was a cheap light, it might have went out by now. You know what I mean? We'll throw it around a little bit and see how it holds up. I'm going to put it on the brightest setting, as you can see, and we're going to do a little torture test here. So what I'm going to do is just throw it down, and hopefully the light will stay on the whole time. Ready? See, I'm scratching up my light for you guys. The shit I do for you guys. Oh, the light's still on. What we should do? Throw it at the dirt and bury this bitch. Alright. It went out. Probably hit the pressure switch, right? Let's see if it hit the switch. Yeah, that's what it did. As you can see, the switch bubbles out side of the housing if it hit the switch. So just to show you it's okay, we'll do that again. There you go. Still on. What should we do next? Should we bury it?
Yeah, bury one.
Oh, let's bury it. Throw it. Eh, it's a tough light.
That's it.
Let's bury that shit.
Hole going there.
Yep. And obviously Jimmy's a police officer, so before he would carry this, he's got to make sure it could take a lot of bullshit.
A lot of weight.
Yeah, you definitely got the weight. I think it might be a diamond now.
That's a strong light at that point.
Leave it buried. Nice, nice. All right, let's see if she's still on. Yeah, it's still on, man. That's pretty cool. Well, we shot it, we threw it. All the functions work, the strobe, all the levels work.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't like about it, Jim? Anything about it that you would change?
Not that I can think of. There's so many personal tastes out there, but it seems like the right size, good firm grip. I like this. These circular things, good for texture.
Yep.
It's got the stippling right there.
The only thing I would change is that little silver rim on the top. The last thing you want on something tactical is something shiny, but other than that, like, you know, we're being honest here, so I'm not going to tell you it's 100% what I like, but it's 99%. At least you know it's reliable. It can take it. We shot the shotgun with it, you know, fast shooting, threw it, buried it. I don't know what else we could do. You know, it is waterproof. Let's go throw in a bucket of water.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right, I'm in this is the area where we clean the guns and take care of the guns. Putting it, you can see this raggedy ass bucket. Looks like E-Bomey's underwear. Raggedy ass bucket. I'm going to fill it up with water. Fill it up with hot water too. If you want a torture test, you're going to get one. We'll fill that up with water, and we'll throw the light in there, and we'll leave it in there for a while, and we'll see how it holds up. Alright, here I go. I got a bucket of scummy, nasty-ass water. Jimmy's going to throw it in there. He's going to turn it on first, and turn it on, throw it in there, and we'll see what happens.
Nice and healthy.
Alright. Time is 25 after 11.
Come back in 5 minutes?
Yep, we'll come back in about 5 minutes, even 10 minutes. We'll see if that thing is still lit. And you got to take my word for it. I'm not going to stand here for 5 minutes. Alright, that's been exactly 5 minutes right now. Right, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's still underwater. And note, that's hot water too. I made it, you know, as hot as I could get it. So the light's hot because of the bulb. That light gets red hot because of how bright it is. And it's in hot water, so it's a lot of heat. You can see there's no bubbles coming up, which would be a sign of a leak or water getting in. Well, there you have it. I mean, what else could you say? You got to remember the price of that flashlight and what we just did to it. Now, was that a strenuous torture test? To a certain degree, from what I've seen on YouTube, that was a pretty good torture test. I mean, I've seen rougher ones, but for what the average person is going to need that flashlight for, especially me, like I can use that for a weapon light easily, and I can also use that for a everyday carry light at work, which I'm pretty rough in work because you're always in a hurry, always banging your equipment against walls and doorknobs and all the time. For the price of that light and what we just did to it, I think it overqualifies easily. So that's it. Hope you liked the video. They are definitely not junk. They're good quality lights.